Hey, good morning. This is the start of day 26, and you can tell it's we've had quite a bit of snow here. We're back again at the ITH hostel, and it's still snowing this morning. Looks like it's going to snow on and off most of today, and then again, reports right now are the sun will be back out tomorrow. You can bet your bottom dollar. Anyway, we're planning to get back on the trail. It's again, this has just been some crazy hiking. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to get out of here. We had a heck of a time coming up this hill last night. After we went out to dinner, it was just ice covered, and wish I could have filmed some of it, but anyways, we barely made it back up. So we're going to hunker down today, just to enjoy some of the warmth, take it easy. At some point need to get out and resupply, so I'm hoping sometime this afternoon. There's a little store right down at the bottom here, more like a convenience store. If you can see it there off on the right at the bottom of the road. It has some stuff, it might have enough to get us what we need. At this point we're planning to resupply enough to get us to Cajun Pass, which is, we're expecting about 5 days. But I'm going to step back in. There's magic warm door here. And got all the Codgers just kind of hanging out in here. This is what Codgers do when they're not hiking.
You codge around.
Or as one of the British hikers is referred to us as geezers. Anyways, we're gonna, again, just kind of lay around, stay warm, and we'll see how the day unfolds.
Maybe laundry?
Laundry, oh, showers. Yeah.
Maybe break down to Andrew, take a chair, start a fire.
Yeah, we're out of firewood. That's kind of a problem. But lots of furniture we can burn. Sure, they'd love that. All right, well, y'all take care. We'll talk to you later. All right, this is the wrap up for day 26.
And we're excited because tomorrow we're going to be hiking again.
Yeah, I'd like to say we did just a ton of miles today. But we didn't.
You might have done a mile.
Yeah.
I might have only done a quarter mile. I hung around, did logistics and stuff. And
Yeah.
I've been working on making a dessert all day. Great popsicles that are here. Wow. It's kind of a lemon, clear lemon.
Or it's the perfect murder weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be glad to see that in a rear view mirror.
Yeah, really. But yeah, today was a day of just trying to wrap up some chores. Took the bus over to the grocery store, got my resupply. Joe, you had a box in here, didn't you?
I had a box in here, so I just had to repair my gaiters and go through my glasses and sort out those issues and get my pack all packed up. And I took an hour and a half nap. I did a real Codger nap today. It was great.
And I watched a movie on my phone. That was the highlight of the day.
Yeah.
No.
But tomorrow, hiking.
No, man, we are so ready to somehow get into a string of days of hiking. Maybe this week might be a whole week of hiking, or at least 5 days before we get to our next place.
And this snow that's coming down is supposed to stop. We're going to start around mile 268. And we're hoping to maybe get another 17, 18 in tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping. We think that we've got about 10 more miles, and we'll start to drop in elevation to the point that the snow will become less, and there'll be more of that brown stuff.
And it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow.
Yeah.
In the next day.
But we are, I'm not aware of any more major winter storms coming, but as we have found out, they come pretty quickly. So we'll look at things like, wow, we got a whole week of sunny weather.
Yeah.
And then suddenly it's like, there's a winter weather warning. You need to get inside. It's
Men make plans and God laughs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He laughs a lot with us. So, but yeah, we're excited. And, we were talking about how it's almost a month now. We've got about 4 or 5 days, and we will have been out on the trail for a month and don't feel like we've accomplished much.
Don't feel like it.
Yeah. But we have.
We have. We learned and we're dealing with it. And
yeah.
It's just, it's humbling and you go with it, but there's a whole lot of other hikers that are all in the same spot that we are, where you're having to deal with what comes your way, and people have dealt with it different ways. And we think we might be with a new Codger bubble.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of guys similar in our age around us, and so we may be running those guys over the next week or so. It'll be interesting to see how that evolves. We've got 2 Brits, 2 French guys, and 4 Yanks. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, so that it's kind of good. But more importantly is we have some people ahead of us, some young guys that we think are still moving forward on the trail. So they will break trail if there's any snow here for the next 10, 15, probably tomorrow. And we will be very appreciative of that. Anyways.
So,
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll cut it here, and hopefully we'll have some actual videos of hiking on a trail. Isn't that a neat concept?
It's a great action shots on the trail.
On the trail, yeah. That should be fun and different.
Oh, but we did have 2 falls today we want to report.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This, you probably heard me talking, and you can't really, you don't get a good view of it.
Maybe there's a break in the icicles
Over here, okay, all right. So the hill coming up here is really fairly steep. And the other night, or last night...
It's a 12% grade with a 60% elevation increase over that span of time.
Yes, my weather forecast and analytics guy. Anyways, last night it was a sheet of ice.
Yeah.
And then this morning it had a dusting of snow over it, so we were walking down to try to catch the bus, and both John and I took a fellow on it. And at our age, you gotta be careful, old hip. You might give out when you fall like that.
You break your hip, they're gonna put you in the hospital, and the next thing you got pneumonia.
Yep, and that'll be it. But anyway, so luckily they weren't hard falls, one of those slow kind of sliding falls. One of the things I've learned in the snow is if you start to fall, don't fight it. You just look for the softest way to land.
Yeah, don't look for trying to stay up.
Don't try to stay up.
Exactly.
How are you going to land? And hey, that looks like a soft bank of snow. I'm going to dive into that. But anyways, all right. Well, we'll cut it here. Y'all have a great night, and we'll talk to you on the morning.
Happy trails.
All right, we're back at the trailhead. Thanks to our driver extraordinaire, Miss Jessica.
Hi.
Hey. Trail name Rainbow.
Or U-turn if
Or
I'm
U-turn.
driving.
Or U-turn.
And through hiker therapy.
Through hiker
Lots of
therapy.
hats.
There you go. There you go.
on the YouTube channel.
That's right. Do you have any therapy foot issues type things when you get up into this area? Jessica is the one to help you out. So, well, again, thank you very much for braving these interesting roads.
You're welcome.
So,
Have a beautiful
Yeah.
journey. guys.
Thank you.
Happy trails.
we are getting started. So we just got dropped off. Beautiful clear day. See the lake down there? Bright sun. Started out about 20 degrees, I think. But it's supposed to warm up into the upper 30s, maybe low 40s. So, looking forward to a good day of hiking. All right, we're back up in the snow, but luckily, again, the people that have gone before us have done a wonderful job of giving us footprints. I think we've made it to the top. We're just pretty close. Still kind of fighting our way through the snow, but again, great job with people ahead of us.
A beautiful view here. John was saying, you think that's the Sierras way out there?
Yeah, it's possibly. It's a big range.
Yeah.
It would be 300 miles. But
It's-
now that the crow flies, it might only be 175.
We're getting just a beautiful view. We're hoping we get down the other side of this, start going down, we'll start to
Get dirt again.
get dirt and certainly maybe a little less snow.
What a beautiful day. There's no wind. We're not getting any wind right now. That could make us get freezing, and we can layer off. And
Yeah.
it's a beautiful day.
All right, well, we're gonna keep marching here. All right, we have made a stop for lunch and to expose our feet. At least Dan is. Dan's showing off his feet. And Legend over here hauled in a sub sandwich and shared with all of us. Thank you.
Thank you.
It was good.
It was very good. What'd you think of it, Joe?
I think he's adding to his legendary status.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
It was a great sandwich.
He just let us know that in about, another mile?
3.5 miles.
3.5 miles will be as far as he has gone on the PCT. So, we've kept him around just because he knew the trail so well, and I don't know what's going to happen after that.
It's all coming to an end,
That's
you
why I
know?
was paying you off.
Yeah, the subway will keep you for a few more miles. Yeah. But anyway, it's a pretty good day. The weather is just incredible today. I think as Joe mentioned before, there's no breeze blowing, and there may be a slight breeze every now and then. But temperature is really nice. Found us a nice little sunny spot. Again, we're about 6.5 miles in, I think, from where we started the day at. It's about 274.5, something like that. We're still hoping to push about another 10, but we're gonna need some of this white stuff to completely disappear. It's getting a little bit better. We're hitting some dirt spots a little more often, but still just enough to slow us down. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. We'll talk to y'all a little bit later. All right, beautiful view of Big Bear Lake. Actually saw a boat out on it. But yeah, just beautiful.
Incredible little valley.
Yeah. Well, we're still making slow time here, but we're making time. Making time.
It's mushy, but
Yeah.
it's working.
Yeah. All right, well, we're going to keep mushing.
Mush, baby.
So, I don't know. I'd say for the better part of 2 miles, this is what we've been doing. Fortunately, people have broken trail for us, and it's just painfully slow going, but we're getting through it. It's just still a lot of snow up here, and we're just, working it out. So, wanted y'all to see this. This is, I don't know what mile we're at.
Not sure.
We'll figure it out later and tell you. But lots of fun. Check back for y'all later. Bye.
We're at 277.7 mile. And
Be about right.
yeah. And what was one of the things we learned on the AT, Joe?
Oh, bench. Never pass up a bench.
Yep.
And you need to name the bench. I think the honor ought to go to Denim Dan to name the bench.
All right.
What do you want to name it, Denim Dan?
Gosh, that's a hard one to. I don't know. What do you think?
It feels so good. I don't know. Think about it. Come on, just anything.
And it's actually one over here too by Johnny Bench over there.
Johnny bench
Over there. Yeah. Who played for the
I can't.
Cincinnati Reds.
It was a Met, but it
Cincinnati
wasn't
Reds.
the Reds.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll come back to you on what the name of this bench is going to be.
Oh, Benchmade.
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 Okay. All right.
Tool people.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that. All right. This is a wrap up for day 27. And once again, we didn't quite do what we wanted to do.
But you got to
But-
go with what comes your way.
Yeah,
And,
taking what it's given.
because we're hiking for a living. Of course.
right.
We're not doing it for a
We're
living,
not
but
living,
it just
you know,
it
but
rhymes.
it's kinda,
It
yeah,
works.
it works. It works well. We went about 11 and a half.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about
11
right.
and a half.
Yeah, we were hoping to push another 6 to get to this other campsite thing, but the snow was stayed with us much longer than anticipated.
We've been in the snow probably for about 7 miles.
Yeah, it's
and it was pretty good for a while. We were able to work through it, but then it just started getting really slushy, and there was only, I think, a couple people maybe out ahead of us, and one of them was somebody we knew from the hostel, and we just met up with him. We've all
Yeah.
decided just to, hey, let's just pitch. It's beautiful up here.
yeah,
right
it
now.
is.
It's
I'll
a
show
nice
you.
spot.
I'll show it around here. It's gorgeous setting.
Yeah.
But again, it's we did good. It's good to get back out hiking. The weather was just incredible. Sunny most of the day. Got a little bit cloudy here toward the end, but
Yeah, we just
nothing.
came back out too.
Yeah, nothing bad. So bright sunshine, no wind, made it really nice to hike.
Yeah, it is cooling down, but and the only downside is we don't have water here. So we did water up at the last place, and we'll just have to melt
Yeah.
some water to get by for tonight.
Or
in
melt the
morning.
snow to make water.
Yeah,
Can you
so-
melt water to make snow?
I'm just all I'm getting old and tired, and
Yeah.
I'm not cranky yet though.
No, you're working on it though.
working on it,
You're working
yeah.
on it. So,
Just keep it up.
but again, just really good just to get out and be hiking. Tomorrow, we are pretty sure we're going to get below the snow level, and we're hoping that within 5-6 miles,
Yeah.
we'll be down below it, and then we'll be below it for quite a while. We hope.
Today we were kind of excited. We were hoping, all right, we'll get all the way to where we need to, and we'll be camping on dirt,
Yes,
and but not quite. But
No.
this is okay.
didn't work. Didn't work that way.
We can relax, take our time setting the tents
Yeah.
up, and
Yeah. So let me, I'll spin this around if I don't fall down. I'll spin this around and show you kind of what our campsite looks like. And we'll go from there. Hang on. All right, this is our campsite for the night. That's me here, and you can see Legend, i.e. John, Denim Dan there and his, and standing here with Joe, who's about to, I think, attack me with an ice axe.
I wanted to show you something. Some people had asked about, camping on snow, and I was one of them. How the hell are we going to camp on snow?
Okay.
And George, then I'm Dan, and John, cues me in on what you do. So if you can see right here, I've got this is my rope, and then I've got this other string right here. And I don't want to dig it up because it's solid frozen. But what you do is you use your ice axe, carve out a little spot like this. If you're going to put this dead man stick in there, then what you do is you wrap this rope around the dead man, and you keep the string exposed, and then you bury it back with snow and compact it really good. And the snow kind of freezes back up and solidifies. And then what you do is just, I would tie like I've done here. I just tie my tent string to this. And then that'll secure it in the ground. And then in the morning, when we break camp, I'll just yank on this right here and it'll pull it loose. And then you can just go, you can just go like that. Right? Just go like that and pull your rope back out and use it again. So
And leave the stick in the ground.
yeah, leave
Cool.
the stick in the ground. So
Cool.
it's a trick they showed me, and it's been really helpful.
Yeah.
Takes a
I
lot
have-
more time to set your tent, but
Yeah. I've been just using my tent stakes kind of in the same manner that you're using your stake or your stick.
Yep.
And so far so good, but we'll see. I mean, it freezes just like that. And then I use another tent stake and just kind of chip it out in the morning.
Yeah.
It's not too bad, but
the reason I do this is then I don't have to dig up the tent
yeah,
stake.
right.
And it's working so far, but I'll tell you, sometimes trying to yank these ropes out of frozen ground in the morning, I'm
Yeah.
up here, pulling like crazy. And
Well, we're getting better at it.
yeah,
We're getting better at camping on snow.
Can't wait to not have to use it for a while.
I know. Oh, boy.
Starting tomorrow.
You know, they make tent stakes that go right into the dirt. I've heard it.
I've heard
I
it.
don't know if I believe it, but that's what they say.
Let's YouTube that.
Yeah, we'll have to see if that really is
I
true.
bet it happens.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, so that's our campsite. And then another guy that we met here the other night, Alan, or excuse me, met at the hostel.
Yep.
He's camping here. So, but again, just beautiful. So we're expecting another pretty day tomorrow. And again, we've got high hopes of dirt. High hopes, I've got high hopes. Anyways.
We need to come up with, like, we were thinking earlier, Dave, when we land on dirt, you want to do dirty dancing.
Yeah.
But none of us can pull off the Patrick Swayze thing that
Yeah.
I've seen yet, but maybe we'll find some.
Maybe. All right, we'll cut it here. Y'all have a great night, and we will talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right, happy trails.